Avena sativa is a herbaceous plant belonging to the group of gramineaceae, from which we obtain a cereal rich in nutrients and beneficial properties for the health of our body, as well as being an excellent forage for livestock, in particular for horse feeding. Oats are the 7th most grown cereal in the world, with a global annual production of 22.7 million tons. Depending on how it is processed, many products can be obtained from oats, which can then be used in many recipes, both sweet and savory. It is generally consumed in the form of flakes, for example at breakfast with milk or yogurt, or in the form of flour for the preparation of bread, pizza, sweets, biscuits, and savory pies. But what are the benefits of regular consumption of oats? Let's go see them. Lowers cholesterol. Several epidemiological studies have clearly demonstrated the beneficial impact of oat consumption on serum cholesterol and other markers of cardiovascular disease. The cholesterol-lowering effect of this cereal is thought to be associated with its beta-glucan content, a group of polysaccharides found naturally in the cell walls of grains, bacteria, and fungi. Following some studies, it was discovered that the intake of at least 3 grams of beta-glucans per day lowers the serum levels of total cholesterol by 5% and those of bad cholesterol by 10% compared to baseline levels. One of the hypotheses is that beta-glucan has the potential to alter the composition of the intestinal microbiota, that is, that set of microorganisms that populate our digestive system, which in turn regulate the metabolism of cholesterol and bile acids. Furthermore, beta-glucan, by lowering the levels of bad cholesterol, consequently reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases, such as myocardial infarction, the main cause of death worldwide. However, not all oat-based products seem to bring the same health benefits. This is because the processing that this cereal undergoes can modify the properties and therefore the functionality of the beta-glucan. Whole oat products are more effective in lowering cholesterol than refined grains, where valuable vitamins, fiber, and other nutrients contained in the seeds are lost. Lower blood sugar. Oats, being a cereal with a low glycemic index, are digested and metabolized more slowly, consequently causing a slow rise in blood sugar after its consumption, and therefore a longer-lasting sense of satiety. The high fiber content in oats slows down the absorption of sugars in the intestine, and thanks to its gradual release of glucose, helps prevent glycemic peaks. Its low glycemic index makes it particularly suitable for consumption by diabetics or those with high blood sugar. Oats have also been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, that is how our body's tissues respond to this hormone, which is produced by the pancreas and released into the blood when blood sugar rises. Oat consumption also improves glucose metabolism, lipid profiles, endothelial function, and inflammation, all important markers associated with the development of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Lowers blood pressure. Arterial hypertension is a pathological condition characterized by the constant presence of high blood pressure in the arteries and is one of the main risk factors for cardio-cerebrovascular diseases such as myocardial infarction and stroke. In the last video, which you can find by clicking above, we saw which are some foods that can help lower blood pressure. Oats are one of the foods indicated in the management of hypertension. Following a study published on the website of the National Library of Medicine, the largest biomedical library in the world, it was found that the addition of oats in the diet of patients with hypertension significantly reduces both systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. In the group examined, the maximum pressure decreased by 7.5 millimeters of mercury, while the minimum pressure decreased by 5.5 millimeters of mercury. Soluble fiber-rich whole oats may be an effective dietary therapy in the prevention and adjunct treatment of hypertension. Helps to lose weight. Remember that there are no foods that make you lose weight or gain weight. The general rule is that we lose weight only when our caloric intake, that is the calories we take in daily with food, is lower than our caloric requirement. However, there are some foods that indirectly can help you lose weight, and one of these is precisely oats. This is because the dietary fibers of which this cereal is rich delay gastric emptying and the absorption of nutrients, increasing the sense of satiety and controlling hunger attacks. Oats are a source of slow-digesting carbohydrates, which can therefore provide long-term energy without causing the so-called glycemic peaks. In this way, the desire to consume unhealthy snacks will decrease, and therefore the number of calories consumed throughout the day, facilitating weight loss. In conclusion, many studies support the scientific evidence that oats have a positive role in maintaining body weight, as they contribute to reducing the percentage of body fat and have a positive effect on appetite hormones. For these reasons, oat-based products can help overweight or obese people to lose weight. Boost the immune system. Oats are a good source of several minerals, including copper, iron, selenium, zinc, manganese, phosphorus, and magnesium. Zinc is essential for the proper functioning of the immune system, as it promotes the development of lymphocytes and the production of antibodies. Thanks also to its powerful antioxidant action, zinc helps to counteract cellular aging and to protect cells from the effects of free radicals and oxidative stress. Selenium also supports the immune system and its ability to defend itself against infections, as it promotes greater proliferation of T lymphocytes and the activity of natural killer cells. The latter belong to the class of white blood cells and, as their name suggests, are able to kill cells infected with viruses and in some cases even tumor cells. The beta-glucan contained in oats also plays an important role in promoting lymphocyte activity, white blood cells responsible for the body's immune defenses, as they have the task of selectively fighting antigens, that is, those molecules that the immune system recognizes as foreign or potentially dangerous. Reduces inflammation. Oats, in addition to containing essential nutrients and dietary fiber, contain a set of phenolic compounds known as avenethramides. Numerous studies have shown that these natural compounds have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, as they can reduce the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines and oxidative stress. Avenethramides are also recognized as having anti-atherogenic properties, that is, capable of slowing down the formation of atherosclerotic plaques inside the blood vessels. The phenolic compounds present in oats increase the production of nitric oxide, a powerful vasodilator considered a protective factor against atherosclerosis, thanks also to its antithrombotic effect, which inhibits platelet aggregation in the vascular system. Improve intestinal transit. By dietary fibers, we mean those polysaccharides that the enzymes of our digestive system are unable to digest and therefore absorb. Oats are rich in soluble dietary fibers, in particular beta-glucans, which in contact with water form a substance with a gelatinous consistency, which helps to increase the fecal mass, consequently facilitating intestinal peristalsis and therefore evacuation. For this reason, oats are a recommended food for people suffering from constipation, a defecation disorder that causes difficulty in expelling feces and therefore in completely emptying the intestine. The dietary fibers contained in oats also contribute to the maintenance of the intestinal microbiota and perform a prebiotic function that is capable of promoting the development and the activity of those good bacteria that live in our digestive system, as well as reducing the proliferation of opportunistic pathogens that cause inflammation and weaken the immune system.